Okay, it is just me today. We're gonna watch Smackdown live. Got nothing to do today. I was gonna build Lego, but I just really could not be bothered to take apart my set. Uh, what normally happens is there's a second camera which you normally see. That is my work camera, which is plugged into my work laptop, and I just could not be bothered to reconfigure everything at my desk. I was going to build another Formula One car as the show was going on, but I can't be bothered to do that. I went to work. I went to the office earlier in the week, so I had to take apart my desk setup already, and then reset it up. I just can't be bothered to do it for a third time this week. So let's quickly run through the news. Apparently, there's a change coming to Monday Night Raw. There was fan backlash from Netflix of how many commercial breaks there were. This has got there was allegedly 12 commercial breaks that are supposed to happen on Monday Night Raw. They're going to reduce that down to 10. Whether that means the commercial breaks are going to be longer now, or they're going to remain the same length is another question. We'll have to find out from the the American viewers, because that's mainly an American problem at the moment. It'll probably become a problem for the future for everyone else, but yeah, that currently remains an American problem. So we've got a few comings and goings of people. The Inspiration are leaving TNA. That is formerly the Iconics. I have said this is a time for them to come home to WWE and link up with Chelsea Green. I think that is one of the more important things that they should be doing, because it just fits. I don't know how how Alba Fire will fit in with this, but I feel they'll make it work. I feel they will make it work, but they would make fantastic additions to Chelsea's I don't know what it's called. Cabinet? Uh I don't know what it's called. I can't even remember what it's called, but you know, that would make perfect sense. You've got Powerhouse Hobbs leaving WWE. No, leaving AEW, which results in a shock title change for Collision, I believe, where the Ops lose the trios titles. Apparently he's WWE bound. And allegedly pitched straight to the main roster. This is also following a story about tryouts for the recent WWE, focusing on black men, following the consistent criticism of Triple H not pushing black men. Whether this happens is another question, but the ongoing stat of it's over 1,000 days now since the last black male has won a singles match on a PLE or pay-per-view or whatever you want to call it. So we'll see how that happens and when he debuts. If he goes straight to the main roster, I think this is more one of those where he goes to NXT first, and probably shake off and round him more off, because I think there are quite a few, not a few, round off some stuff that bad habits or stuff that he's missing from his actual game, round him out. And then we have the signings of Elena Black and formerly Cora Jade and Sonya Deville joining TNA to be part of their television set. With everyone leaving, especially TNA at this moment in time, the signings are very important. Not a lot of people have. Well, you got the Rascals now on AEW going to AEW, so it is interesting to see how they fit in. Who's next? You got to assume there's going to be more signings. There are quite a few free agents. And especially going for SmackDown, Leon Slater was pulled from last night's TNA show, debut on AMC, with the thoughts believed that he will be appearing on SmackDown tonight, even though they cited visa issues. Wouldn't it be ironic if Leon Slater was to, not ironic, I figure just putting two and two together, I figure Leon Slater will be challenging in that open challenge against Carmelo Hayes for the US title tonight, as it's coming live from London. However, Michael Cole will probably bill Leon Slater from near London, but Bradford is quite far. It's about 2-3 hours away from London. Just before Michael Cole tries to sell me on Leon Slater being from London, because he does not sound like he's from London. Just say. And we got about 1 minute to the show. I don't know if anyone's really watching me. Uh, Lurkers like the video, and all that. We go as we get ready to go live. So lurkers, like the video, share with your friends if you want. I'm not forcing you to do anything today. We're just gonna have a relaxing live stream. Okay. Let's just post this in the mid comments, see if anyone wants to join us. So how was everyone's day if you're here in the chat? If anyone's watching live, feel free to join me. The show's going live now. WWE did set up a Paris Saint-Germain collection at their store in Oxford Street today, like last couple days. But like some of the merch, really shit. Like there was good saying it was exclusive, but like they were so shit. Very, very shit merch. Like, why would you a London event? Why would you buy Paris related merch? Just no, just doesn't make sense. Alright, so we're going live, baby. I was gonna order a pizza during the show, but then yeah. Not sure I should now. I did find a mean mac and cheese today. Like I do like a mac and cheese, but some people make it too cheesy. Some people go over the top with it. This was just right. I mean, it was quite bland. But like you know, if you follow me, you know I've got bland taste buds. Very bland taste buds. I always feel to do an opening, like a skit to the show where we just play music and we just walk towards our desks and sit down as if like the way they do this, where everyone's walking into the arena. I feel it would be quite funny to do. Matt Cardona's facing Trick. I forgot about that tonight. There's a difference between Wembley Arena and Wembley Stadium. Wembley Arena is a lot smaller than the arena, the stadium. It's actually quite cold the way Sammy was walking in. It's actually too cold to just be walking around with a polo shirt and a rain jacket. Wade Barrett should be calling this, not Corey. You know, the home field. Now we're going to a recap. Like, nothing's going to happen for the first 10 minutes of the show. I forgot this is a 3-hour show today. Maybe I should order a pizza because it's 3 hours. I'm going to get hungry. Yeah, I think I'm going to order a pizza. I just do you know, looking back at it, I don't think like everyone was most people were praising this, but like you got to remember this is the first two falls didn't really count. I don't know how you would end up having a good 20-minute cage match though, to be fair. No, forget it. I'm not ordering anything. I was watching Stevie Richards review this. He was quite high on the ending. He wasn't so much they referenced that Melted Man. Why am I blanking on his name? Melted Man from ECW. Oh, what's his name? Why am I blanking? His name's not even important. Tommy Dreamer was not a fan of the debut. The return of the finish. I'm lost for words. I'm distracted by the people with bagpipes. Yeah, Tommy Dreamer wasn't happy with the finish but I feel like it elevates. I think it elevates. I'm agreeing with them. I think it elevates Jacob into the main event spot, and we don't necessarily know if it was actually Drew that attacked him because he did hit Cody as well. It could have been Cody that didn't want to face him as champion. Stand by it. Bagpipes are still the most horriblest instrument you can ever have. I'd rather play the triangle. Rather play the triangle. So many people think he's going to lose the title to potentially Sami Zayn in Saudi. What's this guy doing here? coming into my live stream and then just leaving. What's this? What's this?
Okay, so I had a stupid moment right there because I heard you talking, and then I realized I still had the YouTube video on, and that's what I was hearing.
Oh,
Yeah, so I was like, "Oh, the audio is not coming through the roadcaster."
I
Well,
wasn't gonna ask you because I figured you'd be at work, and I
well,
text Marcus and then he was like, "I'll be at work." So I was like, I figured you would be at work because you have one of the more important jobs of the three of us.
well. The thing was that I think, like when you realize that your mental health is very important, and I
Yeah,
realized that after the accident, I went back to work too soon,
yeah.
and I was not
How serious
myself.
was this accident? Because like when Marcus showed me the picture of the car, it looked like your car was built quite tough, so it didn't look like you got hit hard.
Well, my car, like the how the accident happened because the guy turned into me,
We're live,
and
by the
it
way. I don't know if you want to disclose all this information.
well, he turned into me. I wasn't at fault.
Yeah,
He
okay.
turned into me, and afterwards, though, I couldn't open up the passenger door because I guess stuff was pushed back. But
Okay.
ideally, my car was. But I think it's not even the accident itself because at the moment of the accident, you know, I was trying to say that I was happy and everything was okay, but
Yeah.
inside it wasn't okay.
So what, were
And
you frustrated or you angry? What was going on?
at the time, I was nothing. I was just like, "Oh, is everybody all right? Is everything good?"
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
no,
was
that's
making,
adrenaline. That's the adrenaline
yeah,
of making sure everything's okay. And then after a while, when that's all settled, then you're alone with your inner thoughts, and then you
as
start thinking.
it's like I know people might think this is crazy, but I think it's the grief sets in because like dealing with the insurance, dealing with this is my car that I've had for the last 6 years. Like, what if they decide that they're not going to fix it and they total it out? I have no car note. Like the whole rental car. Like, it's a lot of different
Mm,
aspects that you're dealing with, and like I took off one day, dealt with the insurance broker, went to work the next day, and then I realized nothing was getting done. And so I was more and more frustrated. And so, like, unfortunately, I think I was taking out my frustration on people at work, and that's not fair to them.
yeah.
And of course, I never took any time for myself to heal. So I decided today I would take time, take an Eric day and, just do
Yes.
stuff that I enjoy
Yeah,
doing. That's part of my normal.
yeah, yeah. So was it just you in the car or other people in the car?
Just me. It was going home from
Okay.
work.
So nothing physically
As
wrong with
as
you.
of right now, nothing really that I mean my thumb hurts, but I don't know if that was from the accident. But like you just don't feel like you just don't want to deal with anything right now. It's like I've been dealing
Yeah,
with insurance people like last couple of days, and like people are not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and it's extremely frustrating. And I think it's one
I
of those
get that.
things where, like how I guess we're on automatic. Like people don't like to think that we're on automatic, but we're on automatic. And then when something like, the undisputed era is their old tagline where your system gets shocked, like
Mm.
it just really puts a lot of different things in perspective and it just makes you think. So like today, my plan was to just lay in the bed and do nothing. And then I saw the live stream. I was like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, Smackdown is in London. Manny's probably by
Yeah.
himself. Let me do something that I enjoy. And
Oh,
that's what
you
I'm
wanna
here.
hang out? Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
just
hanging
hang out.
out. Like 3 hours of Smackdown is hard alone, man. It's hard.
Yeah, I was gonna do it. I was just gonna chill. Like I mean, we probably won't have anyone in the chat, but I was just gonna chill.
No, but like I think Marcus didn't understand the concept what I was trying to say last week. Like I think you said it when you were talking before with Jacob. There is no guarantee that Cody was innocent because he beat up Cody just as much. I don't think Cody was a casualty in this situation. Like that's what I liked
Yeah,
about the ending of SmackDown last week.
I really enjoyed the ending of SmackDown, mainly on the fact that like you don't know what's happening, and Jacob has been pushed into that main event scene but we don't know whether this is who. It's more like who ran over Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Or the quote, an American term, "Who shot Jr." And I
Yeah,
told Marcus when we were having an off the air conversation. I think Ryan was on the phone with us. It's like we don't have those moments in wrestling. Like, what makes me want to come back to the next week's show? This was the only SmackDown was the only show. Like, you know what? I need to find out what happened.
yeah.
Let's hear Drew speak real quick. Oh, he's doing that. He's trying to.
He
He's
is the
claiming
first.
Britain
He is the.
again.
I told you when he wins
I
things,
know,
he's not
Betty. I know.
Scottish.
Betty, I understand. When Scottish people do stuff that you guys enjoy, they can be British at that point.
Eric, we might even start doing it when we start claiming the Commonwealth. If things don't start going our way, we might start claiming things South Africa have done.
Damn. Did you have any desires to think about going to the show today?
I thought about it because I kept checking for tickets, seeing like the prices, and then it kept looking at like at minimum 200. And I was like, I don't want to spend £200 on something like this,
You know, I was
because
gonna say this
half the
for
time you might not even enjoy it.
yeah, I was gonna say this for the show, but I think that that's like one of the things where you know how I was talking about how the accident shocked my system, and I think that all the changes that happened in WWE has shocked our system. Like, you know, like when WWE would come to town, you know, like at least for $50 you can get a nosebleed seat and go watch the show and just have a good time. Nowadays, it's
Yeah,
like you want me to break out 200 pounds? Like money's tight. I can't do that, and it's for a bad
not
seat.
money tight. Not if money tight. You'll have to budget the rest of your month for
Yeah.
that. You get paid. And you think arena and stadium things are cheap? No, especially when you're in London.
I will say, to my surprise, Bruno Mars tickets were very reasonably priced
For what? For where?
for his tour in Vegas.
Yeah, but it's Bruno Mars, man.
Hey, he broke Ticketmaster records in America.
Yeah, but he ain't no Taylor Swift or Beyonce.
Well, no, because I think those are going to get broken next week when BTS go on sale.
I don't know. Oh, I made a graphic.
You know, I'm gonna say it for the commercial break. I have something to say about Drew.
Do you know what? I feel like it's good that they gave him the ball, but I think he's transitional.
I could say that, but at the same time, with Drew, he's consistent. Like, you know how we always complain about Damian Priest and how he needs to go away to try to be relevant again? I think
Mm,
Drew was at that Damian Priest thing, and then he let his true personality show when he was on Twitter just being a hater, and that kind of
yeah.
gave him a shot of adrenaline. And I'm okay with
Well,
him
I
in this
mean, he was also.
situation.
We found him really boring when he was a face, though. That was the thing.
Oh, oh man.
Oh, why is he here?
I don't know. Well, he's there to protect Cody's honor because he didn't get to turn on Cody first.
This man been trying to turn on Cody for 2 years.
Hey, Manny, did you watch AEW yet?
No,
Okay,
Eric. You know what? Let me be honest with you. I find watching AEW a lot more difficult now that I don't actually have to physically take
I
notes on it
understand.
anymore. So when it hits to Thursday, and I know I don't have a show on Thursday to do anymore, I'm like, do I really need to watch this?
So, have you seen the unnecessary bump that Darby Allin took?
On the stairs, yeah, it was
Yeah,
everywhere.
which when I saw it, I wanted to turn the TV off. I said, "This is stupid." It was such a dangerous bump that took place on a meaningless show
On
against
a
him
Wednesday,
going
yeah.
against a meaningless opponent.
Yeah. It
Like
was
for
pointless.
me,
The thing they do you know how you know how they say WWE is all about the moments these days?
yeah.
And putting it on social and stuff like that was definitely a social spot because that was going to get the most traction, and it just felt really unnecessary to put on there for just a Wednesday show.
My whole thing, if you're gonna do that, make people pay for it, because then now you could say, "Oh, you never know what's gonna happen at our pay-per-views." Like I just thought it was like your career is more important than that spot, and he's going against Pac, a guy that's probably less relevant than Damian Priest.
Um,
That's a hard choice, ain't it?
No, I'd go lower than Damian Priest.
Damn, who?
Who who don't you care about? I would go as Fred Briggs. I don't care about Pac.
Josh Briggs. Josh Briggs.
I don't care about Pac.
Hey, but
nothing Pac
did you
does
hear
is
about
entertaining.
have you read about how AEW dropped the ball apparently on Hobbs?
I think we've seen everything. I think we've seen everything Hobbs can do. So I read the report on Carholic that he may be going to the main roster straight away. I think he needs to spend time in NXT to be
I think he
rounded
needs
off.
to go to NXT, and I think
Yeah,
he
he needs
needs
to be
to be
rounded off.
packaged with Ricky Starks. We were talking about that. Reunite that thing.
Pardon? You said
Reunite
put him
him
with
with Ricky
Ricky.
Starks. Yeah, they have
Yeah,
history.
makes sense.
Ricky needs muscle because he is a little man, and Hobbs is a great muscle guy to have.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then I'm curious if the E can like rework his character, because like I don't think, like you said, I don't think that it was more that they could have did in AEW, but then like to hear that they were scrambling to add more money to his contract, I was like, oh, okay, and he still said no.
Well, I get this might be one of the ones that slipped through the cracks because realistically, you would want to start contract negotiations quite early. I don't know why companies leave them so late because then you end up with situations like this. What did he say?
Because in his work area, there was alerts last night and stuff like that. I mean, clearly he is not blown up. But oh,
let me say something first. I asked you first. I thought Eric was at work, so I just assumed. I didn't even ask him to appear on here. I asked you, Mr. Finale, and you said, "Cool, sorry, can't make it. Work." No punctuation.
Oh, damn, he's blooding it up right now, and he's looking a lot like he looked like an Uso. That's racist. What if Randy attacked Jacob?
Randy's just leaving it. Randy might be too old to deal with this nonsense. Yeah, NXT does need some star power, but I don't know if Hobbs is the star power.
But it's not star power, but it's something fresh. You know what I mean? Like apparently, like this report of WWE blindsiding NXT with all the call ups is one of the more hilarious stories ever.
Oh, the Miz got him.
Oh, I'm a little bit behind. Damn.
Well, did you see the thing about the tryout? So
About
WWE are looking to sign more bodybuilders and black men.
Okay. I can understand that. I know I didn't read the article, but I heard that they said Triple H was scrambling for blacks.
Well, they've got a lot. They've got quite. I mean, in NXT, they've probably lost a few of them because they called up the main ones.
So for me, it might be the right time for Hobbs, but I don't think bodybuilders are the right fit for me. I know people like the big muscular guys and stuff but I think you should find athletes in my way. Like athletes that can, like, I look at it this way. You have somebody like Tez and you're trying to find other people, like I don't know what's going on in that situation.
I think Tez has lost his ambition.
Maybe.
This because there's no way they could be so high on him, and now he's just pushed to the side. There's no way.
I think for me, and I know people might see this as a demotion or whatever, but I think what would be really beneficial for him if he would be the one who would go back down to NXT and become an NXT champion. Like I think that you establish your singles career someplace, because I mean that roster is pretty. Why are they showing Los Garza? Okay, never mind. It's just one of those things. It's like
a long time.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, because NXT does need a freshness. Racism finds a way.
Are you on break?
He must be on break. But each message he sends, Manny, there's saltiness in there. There's saltiness. There's betrayal.
I feel the saltiness in the first message he sent. I don't find it in the second. Yeah, Kane, Omos is still there. So during John Cena's last match, where Randy Orton was in Saudi, Omos was with Randy Orton.
Yeah, but apparently, Omos is loved in AAA though. He's apparently loved in Mexico.
Omos is loved wherever he goes. He was loved in Japan when he was at Noah.
He's just not loved in America.
No, he's just not loved by Triple H.
True. So, what can you tell me about the Omos Jr., aka Keanu, who came from Evolve?
I don't know anything about him other than they're trying to build him as the next Omos. And then when he had his big moment in front of the cameras, in front of the hard camera, I mean, his eyes gave him away. This man was high. That is kite.
But what happened to Callie Lewis or Callie Armstrong?
Callie Armstrong is still in. Callie Armstrong is still in Evolve, which is ridiculous because I think she should have been. She as part of this new talent initiative that they're doing with all the people departing NXT. She should have been one of the first to be called up to NXT.
I know, but do you think they're afraid because she is too similar to Bianca, or they have a lot of similarities?
They have a lot of similarities, but I actually watching her couple matches in Evolve and the tiny bit you've seen in them over in NXT. When Bianca was in NXT, I think for the length of time, if you map their NXT runs together, I think Callie is a lot further ahead than Bianca.
Did you see the Miz quotes from this week? Which I was like, he's heel, but I think he's also speaking truth. Where how he get his half-ass flowers, no one really respects what he does.
Oh yeah, they're dead. The flowers are dead.
They're dead or something like that. I was like, I've always been a Miz fan because I knew him from MTV, and I think that what he's accomplished, people don't realize what he's done. But he has the ultimate prize. He got Maurice. No one never saw that one coming.
It's not even that. Like, I think there's certain people in wrestling that they don't make massive headlines. They're not considered the big superstar. They're people like him where when they go, you notice that they're gone. Like, you'll notice he's gone. You notice Kevin Owens is not there. Like, Kevin Owens is not a mega star, but you notice he's gone through injury. But like, yeah, there's certain people like that don't do massive things, and then you start to appreciate them when they're not there. And I think Miz is going to be one of those big ones.
Further along Manny's point, and I'm not comparing to Miz, but it's kind of like in those Greg the Hammer Valentines, the like the JYDs, like people. I mean, Miz has accomplished a lot, but like he's just a staple. He's not a Randy Orton, but like
he's a Jake the Snake.
He's a Jake the Snake. He won a belt. He's a Ted DiBiase.
Yeah.
And I think he cannot be ashamed of TMS.
TMS.
What does that stand for?
Don't abbreviate on this show if we don't know what the abbreviation is.
Only Marcus understands abbreviations. Me and Manny
I
was
hate
both dumbstruck.
abbreviation. I hate abbreviation. Even at my job, and I do say the same things every day. I hate abbreviations.
You know, like the worst thing is that when I'm, like reaching out to people online, like trying to maybe work together on like shoots and stuff, and like all the young people they use abbreviation. I'll be like, I don't know what none of this shit means. I just be like, I can't work with you.
Oh, Tyra, you can't call her TMS and expect people to know who that is.
I didn't even know she was still employed.
No, she is. She is. She's still 100% better than Gable. Stevenson.
My favorite moment though, like we had NXT on, right, Manny? And you know how NXT started off with all the superstars being surrounded about the ring, about the men's title match and stuff like that. Shantae was like,
notice? Who did you notice?
Was like, "Where's Jasper Troy?" She was like, "Where's Jasper Troy at?" I was like, her exact word, "Where's Marcus' boy, Jasper Troy?"
Oh, you missed the ridicule on last week's episode of NXT. You know, this man comes out with chains and he acts bad.
I know.
You know, he came out with a bedazzled belt that wasn't done up.
Is it a bedazzled weight belt?
No. A bedazzled belt, like something you would expect the likes of Alex Shelley to wear.
Oh, you know, I'm gonna allow me to be hypocritical. I mean, no, allow me to be critical of WWE. They're doing something that is annoying me. Both wrestlers are wearing all black. I don't like that. They need to have different colors. Well, I know Miz got some gold in here, but
the Miz should be changing it up.
You know, Manny, the Miz got colorful tights. That's the thing about it. Man, let me tell you this right now. This is a safe TV match where damn. You know, if this was AEW, he'd be kicking out.
This is NXT. Black and Gold, you'd kicked out 4 times in the RKO.
Oh, man, he gave Miz the pat on the back. I saw that. No, man, let me tell you. This was a professional match. Nobody going into stairs. No one jumping on killing himself. Just a professional match.
Yeah, but the Miz wrestles safe in the first place. Why would he jump into stairs?
So, Manny, you know how everybody wants to criticize WWE for racism? I feel like there was some AEW racism this week on Dynamite. Oh, I know you're going to watch it. You're going to watch it 4 times, so I'll just tell you. So there's the 4-way tag match for the double war shot at the tag titles, right? Yeah. And it's Jake something and Kyle Fletcher's old partner, Mark Davis. They're a team. Okay. That's their debut. Jet Speed is in the match. The Gates of Agony, I think that's their name. And then the Young Bucks. As you know, I'm sitting here and I want the Gates of Agony to win the match because I'm like, they have a look. Hold on, Drew is in the back running away.
Drew's scrambling. He's trying to get away. Did he murder a bear? What's he wearing?
What the fuck is that?
You know, the neck tattoo is bold. The neck tattoo is bold considering he ain't got no other tattoos. Starting there is bold.
I was gonna say something. I was gonna say, you know how Cody always had the worst neck tattoo in the game? I think Ilya has taken that. I don't know what that is.
It's dragons.
I know it's a dragon, but still.
It don't make sense though. It looks like
don't make sense
on his neck.
Like, did he forget the rest of his body? Like, that seems like it should be a whole
piece.
You
don't start here.
Yeah.
You don't start here.
So anyway, so they're having this fatal 4-way match, right? And Mark Davis and Jake, whatever, they get the win. But Manny, guess who took the pin in the match?
The black one from Jet Speed. Why is his name Kevin Knight?
Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight took this pin. And I was like, of all the people in this match, why is Kevin Knight taking the pin? It bothered me.
either one of the Gates of Agony could have taken his pin though.
Either one of the Gates, because hey, guess what they do? They take pins. They take pins. That's what they do. You could have had Speedball take the pin. I
They
was just
love
like, what?
people though.
And I was like, I thought like Kevin Knight was supposed to be like one of their prime people, but yeah, it bothered me. It bothered me.
So the thing is, Kevin Knight is good. Oh, but now he's stuck in the tag division.
Manny, is Leon Slater better?
I think he's chasing him. I think Kevin Knight might still be better, only because Kevin Knight is older. But you would expect when you watch the Swerve interview, he said it the best way possible because he is a veteran, and the way he put over Javon, it's almost like you expect the younger generation to be better than you. You expect them to learn from what you did and eventually surpass what you did. That's why.
Because I mean,
you put people over.
You paved the way, but at the end of the day, they're gonna have to take a different route too. They can't do the same thing that you did. So it's like they're gonna put their own flair into things, and I think that's where you get superstars. Like, because we can only have so many John Cenas. So it's like, of course, John Cena might have been hustle, loyalty, respect, but then he even changed, and so you can't go in doing the same thing.
Yeah, 100%. I didn't even know you sent me a text. When did you send me a text?
I sent it when you first started. You were busy talking, so I was like, you know what, Manny's on his monologue. I'm just gonna pop up. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I was trying not to be rude and just pop up.
No, I figured someone was gonna surprise. I just figured you were at work.
Oh yeah, we are known for run-ins. We just run in. I think it's this.
The only time I can't run in is when I'm in America because I don't have the thing to hand.
Let me also just point out that I was also upset at NXT when I saw Tyreek and whatever on the ring side. They shouldn't even be close to the belt. They should be there.
See, I don't mind Tyreek. I don't like the other one.
Give me 1 second. I need to turn the air on in my house. It's hot right now.
All right. Yeah, the Callis family keep growing and growing. They ain't gonna stop. They just ain't ever gonna stop. They're just too big, never gonna stop. You know, it'd be a goddamn shame if Kit Wilson ain't on the show.
So I gave in, and I bought me a new case for my iPad Pro.
What did you get?
I got the Moth case, MOFT, where you can.
I like it, but I was like,
Manny,
bear in mind I have bought the Apple case.
Manny, let me tell you, it's life changing. I love it. Like how you
really?
Like I don't know all the different ways, but it has cut down the weight on my iPad Pro because I've been trying to use my iPad Pro as my bullet journal more. So it makes me want to write.
Have you been using it with a keyboard?
No, I'm doing the pen. I'm writing.
I don't like. Have you put a thing on it?
Yeah, I have a paperwhite, but it's an old one I bought 3 years ago, so it has all these bubbles. I need to buy a new one. However, I didn't realize how expensive they have become. They're like $50.
They're so expensive. I don't even want to put them on it.
It's 50. Oh, hold on. I know you don't want to pay attention, but I will.
I hate this so much. Fuck off. I hate him so much.
Oh, that's deep.
It don't belong to you either. It belongs to your brother.
Nikki Cross is actually really cute. It's ridiculous. It's like,
you know what bothers me? Why is he talking like he's been running for an hour?
Hey, can Eric Rowan not travel?
Nah, he ain't allowed in the country. You saw
but
me
Betty,
Spider.
I know you can't stand them. I know you can't. But This is what I need in wrestling. They're literally feuding over a fucking lantern. That's what I care about. Like it's petty.
I want Solo to melt that thing into a chain or something.
You know you're about to have a video with the MFTs doing some shit with that lantern that we don't need to know what is. We don't want to know what that lantern has seen.
I would hate to have to resort to my life having to wear a brace on my knee. Look how that ruins that outfit.
Manny, let me also just point out, yes, Kiana outfit was. I was like, wow, look at you, Kiana. But then she has that brace, and she's not even really supposed to have that much action. And these two right here,
That punch was mean.
I don't know what Naya's outfit was, but I think her unzipping her jacket, letting the titty show, and then bouncing on them. Oh.
Charlotte acting like she cares. Look. Oh, I'm sorry for you.
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh. Okay, Charlotte. Oh. Name two. Not even name one, name two. You're my person is a big statement, you know.
Manny, I enjoyed this segment more than I should have because I think it put the collusion. Oh wait,
it's not
they
even
were just
over.
there?
All right.
Wait.
How much weight is this woman losing? Look at her face.
But I just want to point out, how many bears did they kill in London? Are there any bears left? If there are,
I don't know if there's bears on the loose in London either.
because all I know, Ilya and Lash said we're hunting bears. No, Nia looks good. I wonder did she do the I hate to say it, I wonder did she do the pill. Wait, is Kiana fighting tonight?
It looks like it. She got
It
boots
is.
on.
You know, they need to give Julia some smoke. You can't come out dressed like Melina and not have smoke.
It would look
Like-
too much. There's a woman that already does it at Stardom.
Oh,
Bozilla. She's got a whole thing. It actually looks like Bane coming to the ring with smoke coming out of it.
no, but I think that they need to put some darkness with her because, you know, she's called the beautiful mess. And she is an attractive woman. But, like, I just imagine coming out in the darkness and then she comes out with her, like, the prettiness. It tells the story better than what they're doing right now.
Well, they've got this whole presentation wrong for anyway. There was no thought bringing her up. And if Stephanie the Kid didn't have the title, it'd be the exact same situation.
Oh, yeah. It's Beautiful Nightmare? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Chelsea
It works.
Green's a
It still
hot
works. Still works. No, I mean, Manny, we all know that both of them women got hot shotted because of Booker T. I think it was probably in the contract of Julia that Stephanie could not be called up without her. Like, it's simple as that.
They should have been kept together and put as a tag team or something.
Oh, we've been
Just
42
till they
minutes
come
into the
to
show.
grips.
Let me tell you, it makes okay. Your boy Grisham, why was he looking at his old wife's butt on social media? What the hell?
That was her phone. But the
I
way
know the
he was
man
looking
had
at
a-
it, I'm just like, why is he looking at comments like that and laughing? Like that, this guy's a simp. No, this guy's a cuck.
I was like, man, I know the man might have had a stroke or something like that, but still.
Man's a cuck.
I mean, but she ain't got no cake. She don't do it for me. I agree with Jade. Jade, right.
But she didn't. She had glutes in that picture. She ain't had glutes like that in a long
She ain't
time.
had glutes in a minute. The glutes might be with them bears dead someplace.
If I see another person with fur, there's an epidemic going along.
Really? We're gonna have the Street Profits with B-Fab? They ain't been sitting God knows how long.
B-Fab's injured too.
Yeah,
Another Jade casualty.
I don't care. People get hurt all the time. It is, but you're right. It is a hard narrative to shake. It took Nia Jax forever to get shaken, but still.
Nia Jax had to lose like 85 pounds or something to shake that off.
She did.
Are you a little bit jealous of Marcus's quality of his camera? Because I was playing it on my TV and it looked good. I was like mine was broadcasted in 4K too, but like mine, I'm not. His room is way better lit than.
Well,
lit than
Manny,
mine.
I could fix the situation, and I thought about I could bring back my exhausted camera because I'm not doing this in the closet someplace. I could bring it back, but I was like, you know what? Let's let Marcus shine for a change. Let him have the limelight. Let him be in the glory of 4K. Let him be. Who they fighting?
I want to say Chelsea and out.
Oh, Charlotte. Oh. Who wanted this match? Like this. I mean, Lexi lost already, so I don't think we need to have this match to make things right, right?
You got to build the dissension.
I'm assuming she ships her robes with WWE merchandise because you can't pack that in the luggage.
No. You know for a fact she probably just leaves it here.
Could. It was better when they were frenemies.
They still kind of are.
So tonight has to be the night that Alexis does something to Charlotte. Maybe she'll jump off the apron. Maybe we can get that.
It might be that.
I think it's been at least 2 months since somebody jumped off the apron. It's been a while.
Something like that.
You know what? Kiana got a really good job. I got to applaud her doctor. In some ways, Manny, I'm not going to lie. When Jada Parker was going, I was like, she probably left to go get implants because she was going that low from TV. That was not the case, but still. Why is Charlotte dressed like a wall at the side of the freeway?
I think I've just did some booking.
What do you mean?
There's a independent woman female wrestler that's currently doing a run in Japan at the moment, but she goes by J-Rod. I went, please come to Pro Wrestling Eve in London. Let me know who I should contact.
Go ahead, Manny. And while you were doing that business right there, I was thinking to myself, I'm bad that the black girl, Kiana James, her hair is not on point like her partner who's non-black, Julia. I think Julia braids are fire. I think she has a really good braider. Kiana's straight black hair.
You gotta see a black woman.
Huh?
Julia has to be seeing a black woman to do that.
It has to be. can't remember. Is Kiana a good wrestler, or was she just always a good talker?
She's never really got started in anywhere she's been.
But she did get to jump the line on Fallon and JC.
Yeah, but look, what has she done?
Some people talk about being on the main roster is more important than being what they done. I don't know. There's one of those things where if there's not money involved, if I'm going to be booked constantly on NXT, I might rather stay on NXT. It is national television. But if it means I get more money, then maybe I need to go to the main roster. And that drop kick was not even energetic. Okay, so Manny, hear me out. I think one of my hardest things about me trying to get past Julia, she looks a lot like Nikki Bella.
You're way more talented than Nikki Bella. Come on.
No, she's talented, but like, oh, they went to commercial, but they're not on commercial. So they're doing a little bit
commercial. So like, if you look at the top, it's like back in 250.
Yeah, they're doing a little box action right now.
Yeah. I would say Maxine has had the harder path. I think Kiana had more matches in NXT. Not that they were that good, but like I think
Maxine Dupree.
Yeah, she's had more rep. I would say Kiana had more reps on TV and stuff like that than Maxine.
Would we agree that if Kiana had never got injured, she might have been farther along, but then she also would never have got implants? I think she used her injury time to increase her value in the eyes of officials.
But Maxine was never really in NXT. She was kind of like a valet, and then stayed a valet when she got called up to Raw, because she was with the models.
What the hell was that, Julia? That elbow ain't did nothing. See, Corey, you're saying this, but it ain't showing. Okay, he cleaned it up there. Yeah, why she still holding back, Manny? Why she holding back?
Because the man's holding her back. Like, have you actually fully watched Unreal?
No.
Watch it, but watch particularly the scenes that are when they're in almost like the boardroom, the writer's room. I've mentioned it on the show before quite a lot of times. This is why I'm a little bit afraid for Javon Evans. That room is so white. Like, it's so white in that writer. It's so white in that writer's room. So like, if you look at the way Javon Evans talks, he is not only black, but he's also young. Yeah. Very, very young, in the sense that very Gen Z, the way he speaks. There is no one in that writer's room
about that.
Yeah, there is no one in that writer's room that speaks like that at all. So if you expect someone to write for him, and he seems like someone that you would have to write a whole script for, because they wouldn't trust him to ad-lib. Yeah. His voice is going to get completely messed up. And when you look at someone like Julia, who English isn't her first language, so they've put Kiana with her as a mouthpiece. Kiana's not even that good. So everything's going to get lost.
Well, I think the issue, especially with the whole thing, is that they're still trying to play too much on Kiana as being a business person. Like, I think at the end of the day, they just need to be ruthless. They kind of need to be like how Nia and Lash are, just going around beating people up.
Thing is, I think I think Lash is a lot more further along than like in terms of where they would want a talent to be than say Julia and Kiana James
because
because Lash has
I
been in
think
the system for a while.
because what I think with Kiana, I think Kiana is still too comical. Like there is no reason for me to take her seriously, and I think that's where the disconnect is for me.
No, but I think you can be comical. Like for instance, you look at Chelsea Green, it works. You look at when they had the Iconics, it worked. Um, so it can work because some people aren't meant to be, and some people need to know where they are. Some people aren't meant to be Charlotte Flair. Some people aren't meant to be the Becky Lynch.
True.
Not everyone can be champion, so you got to be able to just do the most you can with your minute.
I think in so many ways, I think that Julia would be farther along if that she was aligned with a mouthpiece like a Becky Lynch. Like if she became like Becky Lynch's muscle or something like that.
I don't know because like if you think about that, the last time that happened, we had it was they put Zoe Stark with Trish Stratus, if you remember that, and that
But
didn't go so well for Trish, if
but
you
there
recall. And not Trish, I mean Zoe. Zoe
but
Zoe kind
Benny,
of ended
there's
up
a
in the
lot of
same
other
spot.
issues with Zoe Stark though.
Yeah, but I mean to say like if you put a lesser like a up
Yeah.
and coming talent with a star, it doesn't always necessarily work out because the attention stays with the star. Like if you think about like if you look at the AEW with Chris Jericho, yes, he was trying to give those people the rub, but like a lot of the time the people didn't care.
You know, AEW is just such a different environment. I don't know what motivates a lot of the people, so it's kind of hard to compare. But you're right with the whole all the factions that Jericho had really didn't turn into anything. But like I could already see like I'm assuming because I have not watched any of Julia's matches before she got here. I think she works harder and faster than what she's doing in WWE right now.
Yeah.
Because I saw the one NXT match where she went against Stephanie, and like that was a really really good match.
But you got to also remember those two have history. They've done
Yeah,
that match before. So it's like they've done that match before where they know each other's style. Whereas these women here, it's a very WWE safe style.
they're soft. Like if Julia came over to Eve, she'd tear it up because those women can work stiff.
But then the Eve style is a lot more different as well. The Eve style is a little bit more free. You're not gonna have
Wait,
someone
here come my favorite people. Get them, girls.
no
Get them, girls.
Nia needs to dress more appropriately for a beating. Like they knew they were gonna do this. She's wearing heels. She's wearing trousers that are gonna fall
You
down
talk
because
about
ain't got a
Lash,
belt
right?
on.
You talk
No,
about Lash, right?
I'm talking
Wait,
about
Naya's wearing heels too.
Nia. Yeah.
You know what, Manny? That's what she should be aligned with.
They told her get your girl. No, she wants to fight.
Yeah, Manny, I ain't gonna lie. I want to see Nia versus Julia. I want to see it.
You know, one of these days I want to be held back like that. Where,
Manny,
where
I'll hold you back. Manny,
I'm
I'll hold you
leaping,
back.
my legs are in the air flailing.
Manny, I will hold you back. But at the same time, I don't think you could ever trust Marcus and I. Because I know the whole thing is that you really don't want to fight. So you need to be held back. But we might let you go and see what happens. You might let you go. You talking all this shit. Let's see what you gonna do.
I'm not gonna do it in America. America, you don't know what men are holding.
Man, they all holding guns and
laws are
insecurity,
open.
man.
Yeah.
Guns and insecurity. Man, you know what
the opening to Saturday Wednesday show. I wouldn't even have remembered it unless Jimmy like highlighted in the comments. Marcus asked, do you know how CM Punk opens up with what a great time to be alive in this,
Yeah.
this Marcus went, what a great time to be black in California. And then I said, no, it isn't, or something along those lines. And it isn't.
Manny, let's put it this way. Like, honestly, this is a great time to stay your ass inside. Like, it's when I think about 2025, it was a year that I didn't really spend much money. It was like, I didn't have to have the latest and the greatest. And it feels like it's even more pulling back. Like, buying the Bruno Mars tickets was just like something that Shantae's like, yeah, we got to do it. Because, we still need to live life. And like going to concerts are quite enjoyable.
My brother, can you pause?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you spend way more too much on fancy food and these
I like
fancy
food too,
restaurants.
Manny. I like food too.
No. In these fancy restaurants, you may have cut back on your technology, but you have used that money on fine dining, my friend.
Manny, only to honestly, I only went to fine dining once last year, and that was for Shantae's birthday.
That's still way too much money, my brother.
It was actually not that bad. It was not that bad.
It was a lot of money. You could have flew to see me for that money.
No, Manny, I have researched that. Because
no. So I saw a flight. I saw a flight. It said from, and I don't know how bad this seat may be. It said to fly to LA, it would be $385, and I was like, that might be good, but they might only let me bring one bag, like a backpack. I was like, I ain't gonna survive out there in just a backpack.
But wait, who is flying that plane? That just seems too good.
Hold on. No. That's the lowest form of economy if you're going on that. That is the lowest form of economy. So like, you in terms of luggage, you're only bringing like a personal item on the plane.
You see, my issue is that like I would love to fly to London, but I don't want to be there because like the flight is 12 hours.
Oh, from where you are, yeah.
Yeah. So that means that I have to at least sacrifice one day for flying. So like, what can I do for 4 days? Like, I guess I could do a lot.
You could actually do quite a lot in London if you know what you want to do.
The problem is that Shantae would never let me go by myself. She'd be like, how can you do this? Wait, hold on. He talking about the light. They gave JC a chain. He has a chain. Tell him.
Yeah, you tell him. He's setting goals. He ain't gonna achieve them.
Hey, let me also just point out, I appreciate the man trying to use the property he stole for leverage. That is the American way. Steal something and try to use it to get someplace else. I expected a tape segment with Cody.
No, Cody always does the international shows.
Oh.
But speaking of technology, Eric, I've been doing some research. I think this year might be the year I upgrade the Mac Mini.
Which one do you have?
The M1.
Oh yeah, you got to upgrade, brother.
Thing is, this is only used to stream. Really, I'm.
Oh, well, then you don't need to upgrade. Then, like, I love my M4. And as people said that, like, technically, for the most part, when Apple made the M1 chips, that's great for most people. Like, But when you
Yeah,
get out,
I think I'm gonna wait. I think they're doing an M5 this year in
yeah, I
2026. I
think you should
might do
go
the
to
M.
M5. You should
I
probably
think
get
I
an
might do.
M5 when they announce the M6.
I'll probably get the M5 and then because they're doing 16 as standard now, I'll probably do 24.
I think I have 24 in mind. Or did I pay the premium and get 32? Give me a second. No, I did 24.
Yeah, I might get 24, and then this thing will probably last. This probably give me another 4 or 5 years out of it, even probably even longer.
Well, the great thing was that when my M1, I just gave it to Shantae.
I might just
And
plug this into a TV, to be fair, and make that a streaming device.
it all works fine.
Uh, and then I'm thinking when the M7's are announced, that's when I'll move. I'll move from laptop to an M7.
You know, he's dressed like he's about to sell us some insurance or a funeral plot.
I wonder who's going to go for first. Is he going for Jacob? Because technically, Jacob's the one that cost him this title. Yeah. Yeah, by the Prius logic, Cody touched him, but Jacob gave him the business. Apparently, gave him the stiffest punch ever. What's your best favorite brand name pizza?
Like, you mean like chain?
Yeah.
Right now, Domino's has really stepped their game up. I'm really enjoying it.
I've become mainly because I've become cheap. Uh, Papa John's gives you £3 back every time you spend £20.
I like me some Papa John's though. I like their sauce. It
I
has
do
a
like me
different
some
taste
Papa
to it.
John's. So my pizza of choice now is a custom one where it's chicken, bacon, and some sweet corn with a tomato base.
You London people in corn, man. I tell you.
I
I
love
don't
me
know
some
if you
sweet
guys
corn.
have this at Domino's, but my current pizza is a extravaganza,
Is that
and
like all the meat?
It's like a super supreme. It's like meat and vegetables.
Yeah, I don't put vegetable on pizza.
I know, Manny. I have more friends that I care to admit who don't like vegetables.
No, I like vegetables, but like I don't like vegetables with cheese on it.
Oh,
Cody out here trying to win the
I told you
people
he's selling
back.
insurance. That guy.
I don't think that's how you wear a kilt. That's too high. Why is it waist so high?
I don't know. Racist. No. Oh,
Did Hulk Hogan go back to back?
shit if I know.
This is the first person to talk about the Royal Rumble in weeks. The Royal Rumble is 2 weeks away.
It's 2 weeks away.
How far are we into the show?
We're
1
only an hour
hour.
in, Manny.
But no one else has talked about the Royal Rumble. Oh, don't be trying to sell me WrestleMania, Cody. Get out of here.
Oh, he proclaimed.
He declaring.
Manny, 2 weeks before, people finally started to declare for the Royal Rumble. God damn it.
I declared last year.
Manny, I think your declaration is still on the test.
Well, you said that with emphasis. Don't talk about Jacob like he's a horse.
He did just do that, did he? That's racism.
No, it'd be if you called him a dog. I mean,
This is where I need Jacob to interrupt his ass. Keep your name out my mouth.
you know this man ain't got no brakes. This man will kill you, Cody.
I don't know what you're doing, man. Why you saw what that man was dressed like? You know the sad part is, Manny, there's really nobody that I want to see win the Royal Rumble at the moment. And I don't want to see Cody go back to back to back personally.
This is one of the first few times in many years where I'm not excited for the Royal Rumble at all.
No, but I think for me, it's just the fact that it's in Saudi Arabia, which is a problem. And it's like they don't even care. I think you remember that statement that we heard last year where they're like they need to move away from all Vince's PLEs, and that's what I kind of feel like they're doing. Like they're treating this like some random run of the mill PLE.
Yeah, I think they're treating all the PLEs like this though. Woo woo woo.
Trick got to win this match, right, Maddie?
I don't know.
This is a hard match right here.
You would want to think so. This was a dumb booking. This is like your bracket. I feel you had to. I feel like you
Manny,
booked this match.
This is not my bracket. Cardona can take the loss. He's like Chelsea, just the male version.
But I feel if Trick loses the fatal four-way, that's more devastating for him because he'll be the one that takes the pin. If he becomes undisputed WWE champion, it's a goddamn shame.
It's a goddamn shame.
Oh, look at that ovation. Look at that ovation.
Man, look at that man. Look at that man salivate over that greased up man right there.
Trick Williams unites colored people.
He does.
all people.
Once again, another person from the Booker T rub right here.
But I think he can exist without Booker T. Way off his car. Because as I said to Marcus, Trick's got charisma that carries him without Booker T. Because Lemon Pepper Steppers was not a Booker T thing.
No, but we all knew that he was a lot of personality himself.
And you don't even have to be a good wrestler. All you need is the personality to be in this place.
Oh, did you hear that the inspiration is leaving TNA?
Yeah, I did like a quick 6-minute news cycle.
Oh, okay.
before SmackDown. So I think they should join Chelsea Green. I don't know what they do with Alba Fire. I think that they should go home. And then Sonya Deville and Cora Jade are now in TNA.
No disrespect to Alba Fire, and I mean this with all due respect. I think they should let her go. Let her go and wrestle in other places. And I think the Inspiration and Chelsea Green are like a perfect pairing with each other. I think that's...
She does seem lost without Piper. Like, without Piper, Alba seems lost.
Yeah.
And we don't know how long Piper's going to be out for.
She can go reunite with the redhead, who I think showed up in AEW, right?
Yeah, but she's doing nothing.
Well,
Isla Dawn is doing,
as
you used to call it, Isla. Isla is doing nothing.
Isla wasn't really the best wrestler. She just wore her pants up really high, like Mickey James complained about.
Isla could be working at Sizzler.
Hey, did they have Sizzlers in the UK? No, right?
Sizzler, no.
Yeah. That's an American thing. If I knew an American thing,
there are so many American. You know, we're just starting to get Chick-fil-A.
I don't eat that chicken, man.
There's one in England.
Man, they're trying to promote Christianity through that bland ass chicken. I'm glad I quit them 2 years ago.
There's no good chicken spots in the UK anymore right now.
Jollibee?
That's not real. I don't fuck with that chicken that much.
Why don't you fuck with Jollibee? Man, what the fuck is wrong? You Filipino. Why are you not?
It's too buttery, man.
Manny, you're a man who loves gravy. Right now, you don't understand how offended I am, Manny. I don't understand why you're not fucking with the Jollibee.
And let me explain to you something about it. I am a gravy connoisseur. I would say I'm a gravy sommelier at this moment in time.
Oh, their gravy's trash. Their gravy's trash.
Their gravy is garbage. At least with KFC gravy, you can get, like, depending on when you get it, you get viscosity sometimes.
Manny,
I don't like watery gravy. Watery gravy is the worst.
We just need to find a time where we just go talk about food. It's gonna be our food. It's gonna be big guys on food. That's what we gonna do.
What normally happens? This should be the shoot, but I've sworn myself off the shoot because you've never asked me to be on that show before.
You've been on the shoot before.
I have not been on the shoot. I have done videos with you that have not been the shoot.
I thought you've been on the shoot. With that
no,
being
I've
said,
never been. Ross was on the show on that show before me. Who else has been on the show?
I didn't shoot.
I accept Shantae would be on the shoot without me, before me. I accept that because she is your wife.
You're mad about Jamal. That's what you're mad about.
Ross, Jamal. I've never been on the shoot. You've been doing the shoot for at least 3 years sporadically. Never been.
Well, now you declare you're never gonna be on the shoot. God, man, I thought you've been on the shoot. But
I've never been on the shoot.
With that being said, the only thing I get from Jollibee is the chicken. I don't like anything else.
What actual piece chicken or the burgers or whatnot?
No, the come in the bucket.
Yeah. See, I don't necessarily like the chicken because it's too. I think it's dependent on where you're from as well. Because I said to Marcus, especially like, do you know McDonald's chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
I've had them in America, I have them in the UK. The British chicken used for that is a lot better than what you're getting in America.
Yeah, because we have so many extra additives into our shit. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, so like in terms of the type of chicken you get, is always a variant.
So
and then
you might say, Eric, why do you go to fancy restaurants? That's the only place where I can know I'm getting real food that's not being chemically modified. Like, it's sad. The sharp cooks, I don't think that works.
Yeah, but he cooks, I don't.
Bet he eats.
I wouldn't even say he cooks. You're a menace on the grill. He's the grill menace.
No, I mean, I like to cook too, but like the issue with cooking is that you got to clean up.
Oh yeah, that is annoying.
It's fucking annoying. Like when I watch all the cooking shows that I watch, and I notice that none of these like they do wipe down their station, but you just know that there's other people there that's just washing dishes, and that's what I want. Oh wow, Charles Robinson get to do this match. That's important.
If anything, I want the tap that you can pick up like a shower head and then clean the plate.
Like, you know, like, or my favorite thing, like when you go to like coffee shops, they have the thing where you put the thing and it squirts water up in there and be like, oh, it's clean.
Yeah.
Damn, this feels like the 80s right here with this match. Why is Matt Cardona erect?
Why are you looking at his genitals?
It was a side profile. It was like it took me back to Rene Dupree. He run that house, dog. Let him know.
This is like the third time you have brought Rene Dupree in about 4 weeks.
I thought Marcus brought up Rene Dupree one time.
No, it was you.
That man had that skip though.
That was a beautiful skip. And he had Fifi.
He did. wait a minute, Trick. How you upset that he put hands on Trick Williams? It's a wrestling match. That's what he's supposed to do. You know what's crazy? Looking at Matt Cardona, you didn't really realize how big he was. And that's a good drop kick. Like, he's a big dude.
No, he looks small next to Trick because Trick's taller. But like when he's against average guys, he looks tall.
Is he in his 50s?
Who?
Matt Cardona.
No, he's like early 40s, I think.
Oh, so because he's friends with, oh, damn. Man, he went to dropkick twice in the match. I don't know how I feel about that. But you know what? He did go and reinvent himself, though. He did what Damian Priest needs to do.
Reinvent himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's ever real chicken in the US. They're all pumped with whatever in those little chicken coops and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, like if I want to buy me an organic chicken with no hormones and stuff, like I got to pay like $15 for that whole chicken. It's very expensive, and it's a small chicken. So luckily, it's just like Shantae and I, so it's not that bad. But like when we have like family gatherings for holidays, I'm not buying organic. They getting all the steroids here.
Thing is, I would hate to be you on the holidays because your house is the get together place.
Yes. Each year I have said, can we just not do anything? Can we go someplace? But I lose.
And it can't be good for your like social anxiety.
No, it's different because they family. Although,
yeah, but they're gonna irritate you more quicker than normal people.
Oh well, I was irritated post holiday because certain individuals who were upset that Eric was being Eric in his own house. Some people thought that I was picking on them. And they called to tell Shantae on me.
What does that mean? What were you doing?
Manny, I was just being me. I was saying stuff that come to my mind, and you know.
Oh, where you just like, sometimes change the subject of conversation?
No, just like calling things out. Like, you know, I said someone's baby daddy name. Like, I didn't know that was off limits. He was being sensitive.
It's your house. You can do whatever you want.
Exactly. You know, and I thought about this, and you know, like when you have social anxiety, you question everything that you do. And so at a point I was like, oh, should I apologize? Then I waited a minute. I said, wait a minute. This is my goddamn house. If they don't like the way I act, they never have to come over again.
This is right. Like when you specifically told JLG, he's not in the chat. He was earlier, but when you specifically told him, man, I'm gonna apologize for that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can stand your ground. This is our show. And I think I would think the more regulars would know. Sometimes I'm gonna say stuff that one you're not gonna agree with. Two, it's gonna be coming at you, but like I don't mean it like in malice. Like that's how I talk.
Yeah. And like the thing about it, I'm even worse. Like I will point out, I think I've toned down.
You ain't that bad. On the show, you're not that bad.
Well, no, because I think I toned down from 2 years ago. because like I
No, you
realized that I
ruined.
was
It's always been me and Marcus the rowdy ones. But like if it was to go after the chat, it'd be me.
no, but I'm not talking about. But I was talking about the way I would refer to like heifers and stuff like that. Like I was very disrespectful to people, and
Yeah.
I had to curtail that a little bit to be a little bit better.
Was
But
it was it
also,
was it going into your regular life though? Were you doing that in regular life?
no, 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 no. It was
No.
like I always feel like when we do our podcast, that I think that it's like professional wrestlers. It's an amped up version of who we really are. Like you were playing a roles. We're actually playing characters in this situation. Like I think Manny does. Yeah, he doesn't like people. He would love to be in a movie theater by himself, but he's not out there like he's not. I really hate you. He's not gonna say half of that stuff to people in real life.
No. Because if you live your life like that, you will you end up on people's social media as being a jackass.
Yes.
As I was saying to Marcus, you can't do anything in these days and ages. Like even if it was to call someone out in public, because you'll be recorded instantly and put online, and then you're judged by the internet.
And now, since we moved from the cooking show to life with Manny and Eric, I mean, at the end of the day, if you spend your life trying to please everybody, the only person who will never be pleased is yourself.
That is 100% correct.
And so it's like the thing is that's when you find your tribe, you find your people who know who you are, who know your personality, and know that you might be a sarcastic asshole, but you really could be a nice person too, and you hang out with those people.
Why do you think I'm going to use this as an example. When Eric quit the show twice, we kind of just knew he was in his feels. We knew he was in his feels, so we just didn't address it.
Which put me more in my feels. But I'm trying to manage things better. And good news, my therapist is taking me back.
That's good.
We're on Saturdays? No, it's going to be back on Monday. So on Mondays, I'm going to stay hour after work so I can have my session.
That's good.
Yeah, so, they're really having a long match right here.
I've never been more. I'm going to say something nice to you. You can take this compliment however you want. But I've never been more proud of you when you actually admitted to going to and actually took the bullet and gone to therapy.
Thank you, man.
Because I'm not saying that. I'm not going to say there was a lot wrong with you, but it was obvious that you needed to talk to someone that wasn't in your immediate family that could judge you.
Well, I think the thing that people don't understand about therapy is that it is very important because, like, you can talk to your friends, you can talk to family and stuff like that, but it's hard for them to make a fair analysis because they know you. But when you have somebody who doesn't know you and you can hear their opinion, you can then realize that you might be wrong in the situation or you might be right. It's a very helpful thing. Pounce! Sorry.
That was perfect. And he sold it perfectly. My whole thing
not been a bad match.
Yeah, my whole thing with it is that you're not going to get judged. So Cardona's going to take this loss. Okay.
Marcus should be happy. Is that his Elijah Burke knee? That's his finisher now?
Oh, that's always been his finish.
Oh, okay.
You get a different viewpoint, but then also if you're dealing with things in the past, you go in there knowing full well you can't change it at this point. You just have to change the way you think about it.
We got a Saturday night main event before Royal Rumble. What the hell?
Yeah, I think is it tomorrow?
It's next Saturday, they said. Damn.
Yeah, I don't really want to watch that. But yeah, I'm gonna say I was very proud of you when we decided to go, because I know you were talking about it. Oh, what a banger! And he's wearing pearls. Grown man wearing pearls. Yeah, him with that toxic masculinity trick.
Betty, Manny, the best thing that might have happened
Oh!
is his tag team partner being hurt. Is that right?
Oh! Yes! Yes! The drop of the salt shoulder and then turning back into your entrance music. That's perfect.
Manny, Manny, he might get over.
He is over. The entrance music is fire, Eric.
I know, but like I think
We don't want to talk. Hear you talk. We don't want to hear you talk. We ain't gonna bail you out this time, bro.
I'm still laughing at the fact that they had to remind Finn that he wasn't doing anything. And that's how he would decide he won a title shot. I point out watching SmackDown with people, it makes it go a lot quicker.
It
'Cause
does.
I've been
What were
suffering
we,
by
an hour and a
myself.
half? Yeah, hour and a half. I should have ordered food though.
Oh, I also should have ordered food, but Shantae should be at home around 2:30, and I guess we can figure out what we gonna eat then. Hold on one second. Hello? Hello? Hey, I am doing a watch along of SmackDown with Manny right now. I didn't know it either. This was a spontaneous thing. Are you gonna bring food home? I guess we probably. I mean, I think isn't El Pollo Loco the safest thing that you can eat with your no sugar having self? Yeah.
I don't like how you put her over like that.
You know, there's a part of me that kind of wants the salad, but then there's also the part of me that wants the two pieces of chicken because we was talking about chicken. I don't know. You know, like with the two sides. You know, I'll stick with the tostada salad. Yes, Kane, we're not professional. Yeah, because you're gonna get the chicken, right? Because I think the only vegetable that they have is the broccoli or the coleslaw, and I'm not really in the mood for that right now. So yeah, I'll go to tostada salad. All right. Well, I'll see you when you get here. Oh. Well, I think you can do a little bit of dressing. I mean, it's a little bit. I don't know what's in that dressing though, because it's only cilantro ranch, so it depends on
Look at
what
this
they put
man
in the
getting
ranch if
food
they
and
put
like
sugar.
I'm sitting here like no food. I should just order myself food, but I ain't gonna have a conversation with Papa John's.
All right.
Hey, Mr. John, I want
All right, man.
pizza.
Love you. Bye. Betty, if Mr. John would have a conversation with you, you would. Like, Mr. John, can I ask you a question? Why do you give me that pepper? I don't need the pepper. Am I paying extra for the pepper in the box? I don't eat it.
What pepper? I never get pepper in a
Oh,
box.
you guys don't get a pepper in the box. That must be an American
No,
thing. We get like a whole peppuccino thing inside the box
I
with a
don't know what
dip.
that is.
Oh, he's talking.
That's over.
Yeah. But Ben, he is in London, so.
No, they were making those noises when. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, Trick! Get run! Run away! Oh, He didn't connect with that. He just went down.
He did not. He was like an AEW's women's match right there with that connection. BME.
Oh.
It's a mic right there, Jacob.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. So Jacob from the Bay, Manny, right?
Yeah.
So you see how he has an accent, right?
What? How quickly did he change? He was in a full suit.
Because he knew he was about to whoop some ass. He knew he was about to whoop some ass.
This is a nice shirt he's wearing, but I really don't like the Union Jack. I don't like the way what it represents a lot of the time.
Yep, stand up on the turnbuckle. Let him know.
I'd keep climbing because you can jump over them at that point.
Yeah. Damn,
Cody
jumped into a fist. He saw it. He saw it. He jumped into that fist. Wait,
how are you gonna cut to a commercial?
This is a real commercial break? This is ridiculous. That's probably one of the more exciting things that happened on the show.
How are you gonna cut to a commercial break like that? Do you know what the worst part about this is? This isn't even live on Fox or whatever on USA right now. They didn't need to cut.
But that's how structured they are with their TV stuff.
They did not need to cut. I was gonna do a Lego build today during Smackdown.
Well, hey, at least you made it through Smackdown.
Yeah, I didn't want to disrupt my setup.
So I don't know if you heard about the controversy that went down here. So Kid Rock, right? Kid Rock is a big Trump guy. So he's having a concert, like one of these concerts, and of course Nelly is on the card. But apparently Ludacris was also put on the card, and so the black community is like, "Oh, we gotta cancel Ludacris." Well, it's been announced today that Ludacris said he was never a part of this, and he doesn't know how his name is got. So he's trying to save face, man. He's trying to backtrack.
But why are they trying to cut if Nelly's also involved in this?
Oh, because everybody knows Nelly's a Trumper. Well, he's also about that money.
It is Riyadh season.
Isn't it always Riyadh season?
Yeah, but the WWE need to let you know it's Riyadh season.
I'm not gonna lie. What I really want to eat, I can't eat right now because it's not fair to her. I want some barbecue.
What type of barbecue?
What
type of barbecue?
Korean barbecue. I mean, smoked chicken is good enough for me,
Yeah, I really would love some barbecue, to be fair. I just love sometimes, like, if you didn't wash your hands properly, the smell is still embedded into your fingers of the barbecue sauce.
It's better than when you have Indian food and it comes to your chest hairs later on. You be like, what the
I
hell?
don't eat Indian food. I don't eat
Or
Indian food.
where you have heavy garlic.
Oh yeah, I just see. I used to like you dipping pizza in ranch or garlic sauce or whatever you want to call it, but no, it fucks up your breath.
This was an unnecessary commercial break. Shit, I gotta pay bills today. I forgot about that. My least favorite. Oh, Saturday Night Main Event.
Peacock. Why does it feel like we're already at the end of Smackdown? Is it only
It
2
does,
hours?
don't it?
Kane, I ain't even gonna watch it. I've learned Saturday Night's Main Event means nothing.
The only time it meant something was John Cena. It ain't dirty, man. It's called payback, bitch. So, Manny, going back to that whole narrative, maybe we should save the discussion for Marcus is here. I think we should about the focus on black because you got to hear because he's gonna be very salty about today's episode, so you gotta give him something to talk about and read about. So what people don't understand that Manny and I have to stroke the grand finale's ego. It's you just got sometimes
I don't.
you gotta
You mean
tickle
stroke his ego?
You
I
gotta
make
let him
him
talk
laugh.
sometime.
No, I make him laugh. And then
So
I know
you
he'll
tickle
ask
his
me a question,
fancy.
but he really wants to answer it when we do the Tuesday and Wednesday show.
Manny, you know the sad part about it? Like when I'm posing the question, I can see Marcus' anticipation ready to do it, and I'd be like, so Manny, what do you think? It's such
Yeah, and then I'm caught
move.
off guard. There's not just when you catch me off guard with a question, or sometimes when your question is too long and I've lost focus of what you were talking about. And then you get my huh?
Sometimes a brother be formulating a question in his head, and he just be adding more and more stuff to it while he be thinking.
Yeah, you give me a question that's like 4 parts. I'm like, I don't know how to answer this properly now.
Like, give Julia this entrance. Like, the fact that he comes out with the light on is also stupid.
I don't understand the green light.
Because I think it's associated with Halloween. Do we think that oh fuck. Solo about to win because Alistair ain't done with this shit. Alistair is not done. You know he's not.
You don't think the Wyatts are going to get involved in this?
Anything's possible. But like you said, what else do they have left on this show?
I don't know.
Oh, the main event, Ilya and Sammy. So that's going to go at least 30. Huh?
Is that the main event?
Yeah.
I think if Melo's there, I think the open challenge is going to be answered by Leon
Oh, for the
because
that might be
he
a
was
fun match.
he was called away from TNA yesterday. They quoted visa issues. Oh, Eric. Also, going back to pizza, I don't like Domino's anymore because of the dust of the base.
Hey, hey, I love the dust of the base, man. I don't know. I like the texture.
No, because every time I eat it, I'm like,
Oh, it makes your hands dirty. But I think at one point Papa John's was my favorite thing because I don't know why, but I think Papa John's their toppings are underneath the cheese. Like they put it like it's weird. Yeah,
I
make
really,
his ass hold the light.
I'm really enjoying Papa John's at the moment.
I've just never liked Pizza Hut. That was always been my arch nemesis.
No, I don't mind Pizza Hut. It's now that they started to change the way they cook, the way they do the deep pan.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked their crust because it wasn't like a real crust. It was more like fried bread almost.
But I also think that for me, I prefer non-chain pizza now. Like I really enjoy just like the local
Oh,
pizza spot. Like you look at it, you be like, I don't know if they really go past the health inspection code.
oh
It's kind
no,
of like when you walk into a Japanese spot or be a Chinese food spot. It's like, yeah, that guy's making some authentic food right here. He ain't washing his hands, and I'm okay with it.
so there's quite a few nice places when I'm in the state in where we live in New York.
Oh, I know. I
Um,
hear about that.
the way this place near us, I think it's called Brick House. When it's fresh, when it was when it we just took it home when it was fresh, I bit into it. You know, in the bottom was crispy. Oh, it was
Yes,
so good, and it was not a
it's
deep pan
it's
pizza.
it's so my friend Jose and I when we went to the Redwoods like almost 5 years ago, and we went to this obscure location like off like it was in the woods, right? But it was a community where they welcome all types. You know, they had the rainbows everywhere. So of course, when you have a big black man and a small Filipino man, they think we're gay. They knew they thought we were gay, and it didn't matter. Manny, they had this brick oven that made the pizza, and exactly what you described right there, where it was that crispy crust, where it's on that cusp of being burnt, but it's not burnt. But
Yeah,
then like the cheese and the stuff is still melty and gooey, and to this day, still one of my favorite pizzas I've ever had.
I love it. That's the only reason I go back. Not see my family, that pizza.
Yeah,
Love
that's
that.
like I want that pizza.
And then some people are doing that rectangle pizza now.
Oh, yeah, every 5 years a square pizza come back. I'm not a square pizza because I feel like I'm getting screwed on my pizza ratio.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. If you get middle, I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, because I feel like if you're eating pizza, everybody should have some crust. Like
Yeah.
you're eating pizza without crust. To me, I don't know what you're doing in life. You might as well just get a flatbread.
Yeah.
So there's a place where I work at in downtown. It's called Masa. It's a pizza spot, but they
Yeah.
do Chicago deep dish pizza. However, they use masa inside of their dough for the crust. So it's almost like a tamale pizza in a way.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
It's fucking delicious, Manny. But you do not dare try to eat more than one slice.
But
Because after
Chicago
one,
deep pan is like eating like
it's
a
like a
slice,
pie.
a slice is like a full meal.
Yeah, it's like a full meal. But like it's so good that you think you could do another slice, but then you realize, oh, that was a mistake. Cause you'd be like, why did I do this at work? Why did I do this at work? I don't feel bad about talking about food during the Damian Priest match.
Hell, you know we always find some time to talk about food.
Okay, you know what? Go ahead, Damian, with that spinning heel kick.
I mean, that's the best you can get as like 47 years old.
Betty, is it wrong where I want to put Damian Priest at? I feel like he should be doing the Titus O'Neil role. Put on a suit, just go meet and greet people.
That's very wrong. But this man is too old to be doing this now.
I think I just don't like his wrestling attire.
You know what I don't like about him?
That was meat.
You know what I really don't like about him? When he pulls down the straps, he struggles to pull down his straps.
I know.
And that's not
Man, you know it takes
at
at least an hour to put this outfit on. Them kicks are slow.
The whole move thing he was doing was slow.
I think the thing
whole
about
combo.
it though is that he moves like a 47-year-old man. But sometimes he has those doses of energy.
I'm gonna say Nikita Lyons will say kick better.
Nikita has lost a lot of weight too.
Yeah, and I think that's gonna save her career because she's had a history of like really bad like knee injuries.
I think they should have cut ties with her.
I think this is a year. I think this is the year is make or break for her. She has to stay healthy and actually do stuff to give her a reason to stick around because at the moment there's not much.
No.
Jordan
yeah,
Grace
this
versus
tonight.
Disagree.
Okay, so that's the match before Sammy and Ilya. Why he look at his watch? Why you gotta check the time?
Because he just dastardly things.
Yeah.
You didn't even
Rudy?
see. How do you even know?
How you even know? My man profiling. And then also, Betty, why he only kicking out one person? I would kick all their asses out.
He just saw him.
Who was yelling kick out?
The useless one. They're all pretty useless. Look at the struggle. Look at the struggle.
Oh, okay. I know why they kicked out the big one. For when the Wyatt show up. Because Aaron Rowan is not here for some reason.
Oh.
Move out the way.
Man's still gesturing. Man has moved already.
That's a good one.
Did he get all of them? No,
you know,
he didn't.
You know the sad part about it though, Betty? Is that Solo gets more length than JC. JC can't go that. I mean, I'm sorry, than Bronson Reed.
Anyone can get more than Bronson Reed.
Not Cody. Not Cody.
I can get more than Bronson Reed. Nah, I don't know about that. The lights have been up for ages. Why are they standing on the tables?
you know, I learned, looking back at the whole 2016 thing, is that I'm glad that 10 years ago I decided that I'm going to take more pictures of myself because I really didn't have many pictures of myself at that point.
What was that? Looked like a cry for help. What was going on there?
What?
You doing a Eric through time?
You know, I don't normally follow the Instagram trends, but like at the end of the day, oh, he lost. I have my I have my pictures fairly organized, so I was like, I could go look at what's going on in 2016. I was like, huh, look at these pictures. I
All
like
my
the
pictures
first one,
now.
huh? Might be one of the more disappointing wins.
I hope he says that's the fake one. Oh yes, he kicked the shit out of him.
I just saw what you said about Lyra. Even birds are done with her shit, which I think is hilarious. You know, Lyra has some moments. I'll be like, you know what? I see why old guy date her. The next thing I know, she's Lyra.
Sammy's gonna beat him in Saudi.
Oh, Manny, I think you just made the transition.
Yeah, Sammy's gonna beat him in Saudi. Oh, JLG's got a question for you.
Oh, what's the question? I'm trying to watch wrestling.
When did Drew braid one of his hair?
Manny, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. Drew is living his best life. Yeah, man, I think you just figured it out. Yeah. Sammy would, and then he would go on to face
Sammy beats
Jacob.
Dragunov. Sammy beats Dragunov, and then he wins the Fatal 4-Way at Saturday's main event, and then he beats him the following week in Saudi. I think that's what happened.
Maddie, can I dream book real quick? Can I dream book real quick?
Yeah, go on.
Sammy beats Drew, right? Royal Rumble happens. Kevin Owens makes his return and wins the Rumble. And it's Sammy
Oh, that
versus
would be beautiful.
KO at WrestleMania.
That'd be beautiful.
I think that would be a great moment right there.
Oh, here comes Mello.
Wait.
Yeah, I think Leon's answering this. White, black, and gold. I do like that look. I do like that attire.
No, I think that when it comes to the Clipper fans, I think the younger generation are Clipper fans because the Lakers were like an old try and true, and then when they had the Chris Paul era with the knuckleheads and stuff like that, I think more younger people gravitated toward the Clippers, and now they have the new arena Intuit Dome. Like they're a youthful team. Like honestly, when you go to a Clipper game, it feels young. It's like a young thing, and then like the girls are old and dated. The Clipper spirit, man, they ratchet and they get it done. So I can understand people being Clipper fans in LA. You know, like you want to be a part of something that's trying to be on the up and coming. And right now, they're the hottest team in the NBA.
You know, I've been following the scores of the Knicks. They were doing well, and then they started doing. They're on some type of losing streak now.
Well, like basketball is one of those things where people are just like, you know, you're hot and you're cold, you're yes and you know, you're in and you out. You know, I don't know why I quoted Katy Perry in that situation. But like none of it really matters until the playoffs. So you just have to make sure you stay in the playoffs. And quite frankly, if when the Joker comes back, Denver's going to be good again. Houston's going to be good. The Lakers are wishy-washy. You just don't know what they're going to be. And like them trading for Herb Jones or whoever they might trade for, or Wiggins, is not going to fix their problems. Like it's kind of like with being a Steelers fan. Like I don't blame Mike Tomlin. I'm sad that he's gone. But the thing about him is that because he never sucked, like you never got a good draft pick. So like next year we probably should suck as a Steelers fan. I mean, like, and they didn't have a plan after Ben. So it's like everybody has to rebuild.
Is there a succession plan without LeBron?
Huh?
Is there a succession plan without LeBron?
I think the succession plan is to invest all in Luka, and at the end of the day, I don't think that's going to work because with Luka, you're going to get the same thing that you got in Dallas. I think that in actuality, this is probably the best chance for the Lakers to win a championship because you have if you have Luka have to be the focal point, because I think that LeBron can still carry a team like he tried last night when they got beat by the Hornets. So you just never know. You just never know. But yeah, you know, sports, that's what the playoffs is for. Like tomorrow I'm watching the games. It would be better if it was the Steelers involved, but like, you know, there's some good games tomorrow. Like can the Rams get past the code? Huh?
No, I want to watch the Rams the Bears. That's probably the only one I'm going to watch.
But the thing about it, I just hope it ain't the same shit. Like I don't need the Bears to have 8 comebacks. Like they got 7. Now they go get 8. And then Puka better not be dropping balls. Like it's ridiculous. And then like in so many ways, is this the year, Manny? Right now, this is the best road I've ever seen for Josh Allen to get to the Super Bowl. Will the Bills choke again?
I think they will. I think the Patriots.
Will Stephon Diggs come back and haunt the Bills and have a great game with Drake May?
I don't know. I really don't know.
And I quite frankly, I didn't realize how good the Texans defense was. That was crazy.
But do you realize how bad the Texans offense was?
Yes. Wait, who are the Texans playing? Oh, they playing the Broncos. I don't even know if the Broncos are good.
Yeah, right.
I don't care what he has to say. I think, man, do you think the Hawks is going to beat the Niners? Because I think so.
The who?
Seahawks.
No, I think the Niners will do something.
You think the oblique injury of Sam Darnold is going to really play a big role?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me have your moment right here. It's going to be Leon Slater.
It is. There he is. There he is. There he is. This crowd is too silent for him. They're too silent for him.
Is he the first TNA star to be on the main roster? Because I think all the other TNA people only show up on NXT.
Jordan Grace turned up at the Rumble.
Yeah, but since then, huh?
Yeah. Everyone else. Well, if you count Matt Cardona and Dolph Ziggler, well,
So, Manny, ask you this question: does this excite you? Because this seems like this should be a fun match on paper.
It should be a really good match. This is probably like the hype for Javon versus Leon before. Mello will have a good match with him.
But because I think Mello can be the ground person in this match, like, you know.
Oh yeah, and Joe Hendry at WrestleMania.
But I was not really talking about the PLEs. I'm talking about just on the shows.
Then he'd be probably the first.
Yeah, because I don't think there's been anybody else that jumped on.
Outside of Nick Nemeth and Matt Cardona, who were part of the TNA roster.
God damn it. I didn't realize that Mello is so small.
He's tiny, man.
No, Manny, because I've only seen Leon Slater next to Javon. And I'm like, man, Leon Slater is really short.
Mello's
but then you look at Leon Slater against Mello, and it's like, damn, he's towering over him.
Mello's like 5'8".
That's why Shawn Michaels like him so much.
He's billed as 5'10", but he is not 5'10".
No, he's not 5'10".
You know, I'm not digging the color scheme.
I don't like the flaps, man. I know this might be a little thing, but I do feel like your outfit should complement your opponent's outfits. I think those are little things. Like, this outfit is clashing with the White Ranger outfit that Mello got on.
I do like the White Ranger outfit, though. Oh.
Yeah,
you sell that.
Oh, he's still favoring that knee?
Oh, he took him down.
Oh. You know, I kind of need Leon Slater to change his opening because when he comes out, he reminds me of Leon Rush, and I can't stand that guy.
All right, Marcus isn't here, Eric, but he isn't here to declare this, but I'm declaring this the start of the MLK Classic.
And we are officially in Martin Luther King weekend. Yeah, we are officially there.
This is the MLK Classic. He isn't here to say it. I'm saying it.
Manny. Okay, let's stay quiet on this one. Let's see if Marcus naturally declares it the Martin Luther King Classic himself tomorrow on his own.
I get the feeling though sometimes when I do these, like when I did some of the Raw ones by myself, he sometimes just watches this alongside it.
Oh, I. So let me ask you this question though, Manny. Do you like the the subtle carryover that Melo is still nursing a knee injury from this match last week?
Yeah, it makes you know, I'm more a fan of continuity.
I think it gives a lot more authenticity to what they do inside the ring. Like this shit does hurt. Like, like
Uh,
this, like how when we watch basketball games or football games, we get the injury report. Oh yeah, this person is banged
yeah,
up. Like he's coming in like this. Like in wrestling, they makes it seem like they're perfectly fine until it needs to be a storyline.
but you would think this is the logic. You would think Leon would start working that knee, and he's not really he's not really working that leg.
We'll talk more about Powerhouse Hobbs tomorrow on Saturday when we're all three because this was an impromptu situation. And you know what? Your crowd has been very tamed until this moment,
It's quite. It's they haven't. There hasn't been a star really to latch onto on this show.
except for Cody.
Yeah, and even then, Cody kind of got a mixed reaction.
Oh, no, Manny, they're saving all their chance for Ilya and Sammy.
That's
So
only going to be like a 15-minute match.
I'm curious. How do you feel about the pacing of this match? That it's slow. It's slower than I thought it would be.
It's slower. I thought they'd go quicker, but then they're in
But I feel
commercial
like
right now.
this is what we talked about with AEW. Like, there's no reason to throw people into the stairs for no reasons. Like, they're gonna fight down the line. I'm pretty sure. So
There
we just
hasn't
give
really
a little
been that
bit.
there hasn't really been that much dastardly things on this show.
Oh, you missed the answer to that. The tickets were too much. Too much money.
It's too much money, man.
Like TKO is screwing people out with the prices, man.
The only place that you ain't gonna get screwed out of the pricing is in Saudi. Those Royal Rumble tickets were the most reasonable price tickets ever, but that's because they paid like $34 billion or whatever it was to pay for it, so they could charge whatever they wanted for the ticket.
I think the last 3 minutes of this match is gonna be fire.
Yeah, when they come back from commercial, you're probably in the last 5 minutes, and that's when they're going to start picking it up.
Yeah, I think they're gonna both pick up the speed.
It's started already. Look.
Ooh,
Oh. Leon's so good, man.
I kind of feel like I just need his attire to be changed though.
I'm not a fan of anyone that has tights like trousers like his. I hate when you got the kick pad and then it's not tucked into the boot. It bothers me.
Yeah, fashion with Eric and Betty. This is what we hate about these outfits. Suck.
No, because if anything, I'm sliding and I'm pulling you down from those trousers.
Oh, I'm pulling those little flaps that you got. I'm gonna use those against you. I might hang you up by the ring post by your pants leg and kick you. Ooh.
Say what you want. I think this is a bigger deal than him being on TNA.
Oh man, it is. It is. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Oh.
oh.
I like that little exchange right there.
They did a lot of crowd shots on TNA yesterday, and then what you saw behind them was just empty seats.
I don't. You know what? Tune in tomorrow for when I talk about AEW, man. I'm telling. Oh, you talk about TNA? Sorry.
Yeah,
Marcus didn't seem too impressed by the show.
I'm not. I'm not really gonna go and watch the full show. That's it. There you go.
Oh,
Work the
there it
leg.
is.
Work the leg. Oh no.
Oh, oh. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to end like that. Oh.
Oh.
You know what's funny though? Like Leon has a really good build cuz he's smaller, but he has long extremities. So like when he
Yeah.
does like his leg kicks and stuff like that, it looks like a big man doing leg kicks and stuff.
I also don't. Some people might criticize it because his style's a little bit scrappy, so it's not fluid. It doesn't look perfect, but I kind of like that because it looks like a real
But
fight.
but I think his style needs to be scrappy because yeah, he's bigger than Melo, but he's still a smaller person, so he's gonna always be perceived as an underdog in these matches.
Yeah.
Oh, what we doing here? What we doing here? Oh,
Oh. 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 Oh.
oh.
Oh. What's he going? Oh, he's gonna fly over. This is gonna be a mistake. Is it gonna be a mistake? Leon, don't do it. Oh.
Oh,
He hit the post.
you know, the camera shot that they got though is gonna be nice. Hope it worked out.
Oh my god! I don't know how he does that.
oh, I love the crowd booing right there. That was great. They were very upset. You know the craziest thing about this though, Manny? This is a solid match, but you know they can do better. That's the craziest thing about it.
I know they can do better, but I also know. I think the only person benefiting this is Leon.
If you're if you're TNA, do you now ask that Melo comes to TNA and defend the US title there?
Melo ain't going there.
I don't like the finish, but okay.
Yeah, I'm not really sold on the finish.
But overall, I thought it was a solid match. Far better than Pac versus Darby Allin. No, Betty, it's just okay. So we joke about this constantly when we comes to AEW, but like they're doing so much. Like literally, 2026 might be the year for murder. It just has to be. They're just they're going too far.
They have gone too far, but that and again, I haven't watched AEW. I don't intend to properly. I'll watch it at times four. I'll watch it at times four. Uh, there's nothing. There's nothing there for me anymore recently.
Well, I think the problem is that when you cater to the audience, wait, hold
Oh,
on. Why Nakamura look like Butch?
at top knot.
Oh,
Been waiting for you to say shit for weeks. He just called him a bitch.
I'm upset because like I ain't gonna never get a translation what just happened. But he looked like he just called him a bitch and told him his daddy was, oh, these motherfuckers.
We're gonna go do married stuff.
That should be a fun match next week.
Oh, Johnny Gargano's boring, man.
No, but Johnny, it's gonna be kind of like what we just got with Melo and Leon, just with
I think
Gargano and
Ciampa's done as well, by the way.
huh?
I think Ciampa's done.
His contract is up.
I think his contract's coming up, and I don't think he's has a plan of re-signing.
Oh, I guess Alba just didn't want to put the tie up today. She is the North American, or she's some. Her and Ethan Page are still champions, right? In
Yeah,
Mexico,
intergender
something like
to
that.
play sign championship.
How dare they disrespect my Chelsea football club like that? Talk about it was named after Chelsea. I actually thought they were gonna give. Well, no. You know what? Sammy and Ilya go still get about 25 minutes.
Something like that. I've never really watched a show with commercials.
Me
So
neither. I normally fast forward through them.
yeah, normally normally the main event you'd start at a half an hour mark or something around that.
Yeah, it has the 9:40, then it has the 50 break too. But so I think yeah, it's gonna be about that. I appreciate them having Leon Slater hold back a little bit and kept it fairly safe. I think it was
He's
enough
not
to show.
dangerous.
No, but I think it was enough to showcase who he is. But like like the athleticism and stuff like that, like they could have went a lot harder than that. I'm
Yeah,
surprised no one interfered.
Melo's not really working with anyone at the moment. This is why I don't like the open challenge. Yeah, they're good matches, but for what? This was a good match, but serves no purpose other than
Mm.
put a notch in Melo's title reign, like much like Ilya's run and Sammy's run. Open challenge is a bit dull.
I'm happy that the open challenge is done.
It's still a
I think it.
thing.
Yeah, but I think it. I don't know. I really feels like it just dilutes the championship because you have people who haven't earned it, and then next thing you know, you you could lose like that.
But they're having 50-50 matches as well. Like both of them are making looking good in the match, so it becomes a bigger problem. I'll be back in a second. Hold
Okay.
on. Let me see Jordan Grace's entrance. I want to see if she. I want to see if she gets a reaction.
So you can report to Maurice. Yeah, still
No,
no reaction.
no, but I think her debuting in Germany was the biggest wrong decision ever.
Well, I don't know if it's just me, but I just feel like the whole handling of her has done her no services.
I also think Jordan Grace ain't it.
Well,
This
see
man,
this
though,
this see
this man is
but
it.
Manny, I don't need this though. I don't
I
need Pac.
do.
Damn, that's disrespect to Wesley. Just like go show he get killed.
I
But
do because
like,
this man's a murderer. Look, imagine he doesn't show up till the Rumble. You know, people that haven't watched NXT know this man throws people around and he's a murderer.
true, true. But I just kind of want him to just be fighting right now. Like, is he gonna be here in
No,
2 weeks?
I think he'll show up at the Rumble. You don't need to saturate. You don't need to oversaturate him. I don't think someone like him needs a squash match either.
Oh, you give him the big bronze. You know what?
You
Yeah.
just make him look. Just make him look dominating in the Rumble. That's all you
I
need to
think in
do.
this situation, you waste a spot on Braun Strowman to have Oba come in there and eliminate him.
Yeah, or you just use Omos to. You just have Omos out there and have him eliminate him really easy.
Oh, she decided to come out.
I really like that they highlight the scar on her, like she's part robot now. That's the
Yeah,
bit that
yeah.
was impenetrable. That was penetrable.
You know, Chelsea's theme song is pretty fire.
It is. But it's not Kit Wilson. Oh, silence again. Silence again.
A little bit. It's a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty silent.
It's silent. All right, I'll be back.
Okay. You could call her dynamic all you want, but she's not dynamic right now. No one is really buying this.
It's so silent.
Yeah. Manny, you know, Jordan Grace needed packages. She needed to have the Oba treatment.
Yeah,
Is Dominic
I don't
hurt,
think.
or is he just focused on being a AAA champion?
No, Dominic's got a shoulder injury. There's a
Okay.
shoulder injury plague going on in WWE at the moment. It's an
Is she
epidemic.
saying yeah every time she clothesline?
Yep.
You know though, Manny, I was never really a fan of Jordan Grace though. I mean, I've
No,
seen her a couple. And I never understood the fascination.
I get when you're in it when she appeared in NXT before she was signed to WWE. She was the best TNA had in terms of women's division, and then she had a couple matches against
Oh, that's her finisher.
Roxanne, yeah, Roxanne and a few others. But yeah, I don't see the point. I don't see it. Yeah,
I'm
and
just going.
I don't see the point of having her square up to Jade so early.
I
I think if Jade beats her, that's it. I don't think she's going to amount to
I
anything.
I just think that the women's division has changed so much since when she was on top that there's so many more better women out there. Oh, she got a microphone. This is dangerous. But I respect her cutting a promo after a match. Tell her, Jade.
Jordan, you ain't ready for that. Jordan, you ain't ready for that.
Oh shit.
Chelsea, what have you done?
Chelsea's face. She knows. She knows. She knows she done messed up. Nobody want that.
You can't just toss a WWE title like that. Kathy Kelly got perfect teeth.
She does.
Can you stop fighting and sit still? Bums, bobbleheads, and bootlegs.
Bobbleheads and bootlickers.
On Saturday, I'm gonna whoop that ass. No, shut up, Damien. I ain't taking a match before the match was Saturday.
Nah, man.
I think Tiffy is scheduled to come back at the Rumble. Kane,
I think, but
I
I
don't
think
see it
that,
coming back anytime
but
soon.
I think the thing about it is that Tiffy is like, to me, she's damn. This is disrespectful. She's just a little bit higher than Jordan Grace. Like, I think she's talented in the ring, but I don't know if her character creates any type of excitement for me.
But she's more over than Jordan. Tiffy got
Like,
herself over.
Honestly, for me, what I need to have happen at the Royal Rumble, and this is plausible. I need the return of Bianca Belair. She comes back. She wins the Rumble. She's the back-to-back winner for the first time for the women, and she goes on to fight Jade at WrestleMania. I think that's fine. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'll be happy with that. No, wait. Bianca didn't win the Rumble last year.
No, but she's won it before.
You said go back to back. I
I
got
know,
confused.
two-time winner. Sorry. Who won last year? Was it Charlotte?
Yeah.
Was it Charlotte?
Yeah, I think so. And then she went off against Tiffy.
That's why Randy Orton wasn't at John Cena because he had to record that video.
Yeah. You know, you
I
gotta let
don't
people
know
know.
because I don't think
Yeah.
Jade and Charlotte makes money because like Bianca and Jade have that history, and then you have the whole thing with
No,
Naomi and whatnot.
Charlotte won't win the Rumble. I really like the idea that he planted last year on WWE Unreal. They said the last two, so entrance, so for instance, entrance 28, 29 are left in the ring. They eliminate each other, and then number 5 be Chelsea Green, who wins the Rumble by accident. But they put that out into the ether, so like you can't do it anymore.
To the sweet. To the sweet.
I had a really good mac and cheese today.
From where?
A place called French Taco. It wasn't too cheesy. It was more creamy and with like truffle oil in it.
I do feel like people do tend to put too much cheese in their mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you gotta let the mac, the pasta shine too.
Yeah, I prefer this. I go through stages where I want to try some mac and cheese, and each time I have it, it puts me off it because someone's put really pungent cheeses in it too.
Mm.
Why are you back? Go do some work, sir.
You told you he'd be lurking. He'd be lurking. Oh, culinary class words are coming back for season 3. My favorite Korean show.
Marcus, you gonna watch this alongside the watch when you watch Smackdown? How many likes has this video got?
Is that the arena? Huh.
Yeah.
It looks like an apartment building.
Yeah, Wembley Arena is not that great.
Huh. Don't think I want this. That's a great picture of Julia, though. That's just a great picture. I think the Nye picture is good, too.
So you're gonna rewatch this, Marcus? It would not be on 26 if
It
you
would
were
not
on.
be 26 if he was old. You don't move the needle, Marcus. You don't move the needle.
Oh, there's that bear he killed.
Hey, Jordan Grace, this is what a pop sounds like.
Oh,
Let's
let's
go.
go.
You gotta understand, Marcus. I know you come in here now. You done missed me and May. All our predictions. We done booked all the shows. It's near death experience. Tune in to find out how the grand finale almost met his finale. Mark, the good news about it, Mark, is you get on tomorrow's show. You get to do your favorite thing. You get to do all the talking. You get to talk. The floor will be yours.
The two of you with near-death experiences this week.
I like that the post looked like somebody wrapped it in. Oh, it's too late. We already declared for the Royal Rumble. Manny still had his application in. I declared after Cody declared. Yep, you know what?
The London crowd. I got to announce something before you got to this year.
You know what? I think this crowd is not that rabid because the people who got these tickets are not the ones who are rabid. Because, you know.
No, some of them are still there.
Manny, if you had the power to kick somebody out the chat room, he probably should get kicked out for this bullshit right here.
That's still no worse than anything Levi did. They're dropping bombs. Oh.
Oh, God damn.
Sammy look like you're hitting too hard. Ooh. This tattoo looks even worse, you know.
Huh?
This tattoo looks even worse.
Do you think that the pacing for Mello and Leon was slowed down because they were going to have all the pacing in this match?
Probably. But then that shows identity of understanding what matches are on the show tonight.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, black person must have walked by.
It's dark. They must be all... You can't tell the difference. Come here.
What does Sammy think? Why does he think a suplex is going to do it?
You know, that bothers me the most about wrestling. When people think basic moves are going to get they pin the person with their basic move and you think, oh yeah, I'm going to get the cover for this. This is what happens when you have to bribe your dog to be quiet.
Oh, look! But look how she watch you. Look at she knows what's going on. Oh, she got proper too. Oh, it's a handshake.
That one. Yeah. See.
She's worse than Fiasco.
Eric, I have a princess dog.
Huh?
I have a princess dog. This is what everyone has said. How I treat this dog. You know, princess.
Oh, she was not gonna let you get out of her eyesight. Mm. Oh wow, this is actually a pretty big match for her. I think she has moved up the referee ranks.
No, it's because Charles decided to referee an earlier match.
I don't know why Charles did Melo and Leon. I don't know, but he did. No, he did. He did Melo and Leon. Was it? Did he do Jordan and
No, I think he
and
did Randy. Didn't he do Randy?
No, he did. He came
Randy
back
and-
for another match. I think he did Leon and Melo. But I do think she's a solid referee. There's one guy who annoys me that when he's checking on people, like it's so obvious.
Which one?
Is it the Eddie Monster guy?
Oh, the one that's got the one that clearly does too much on his face. The one that
Yeah.
yeah, I don't like him. Where did you go? Those would be my moves, Eric. If I get you in the ground, I'm elbowing you in the head.
You fight like a swashbuckler. Just dropping elbows and shit, just like here.
Grab your leg, I'll drop an elbow on it.
Yeah. Sammy has to beat Drew. I think that's the only thing that makes sense.
Yep. I like the follow up you did.
I love the follow up that I did.
I would love to see Kevin Owens come back and face Sammy.
Even if that was his last match. Like, you know. So, Manny, hypothetically, I mean, we could discuss this tomorrow. If it's true, do you think Hobbs for Ciampa is a fair trade?
No. Let me tell you why. Hobbs is what? At most, probably 30. Ciampa is getting close to his end is very close to the end of his career, given injuries. I don't think it's fair. I think I think maybe a fair trade if it was going to be a trade, but he's out of contract, so there is no trade. There's no trade value.
Yeah, they're both out of contract though. But I think at the end of the day, I think Ciampa fits the style of AEW and Hobbs fits the style of WWE.
Does he though?
Who? Hobbs?
I don't think Ciampa fits AEW.
Well, they wrestle there.
I guess,
So Manny, let's put it this way. Let's say hypothetically there was a perfect world and we did a mysterious swap that Pac just disappeared and Ciampa just took over that role as in the Death Riders. It would make so much sense to me.
It makes sense, but then you've also got that other one that's lurking around.
Oh yeah, we know Ciampa ain't gonna put butt in seats, but Hobbs ain't either.
Yeah, but we thought Mercedes would put butts in seats, but she isn't. I don't know
how
what
do
it
I
is,
say
but
this?
wrestling on
How,
its own doesn't sell tickets.
how do I say it? Like everybody tried to act like that Mercedes was gonna be like Alex Rodriguez, but at the end of the day, wow, he busted up in the hall, right? At the end of the day, one performer is not gonna put everybody in it. Like it's like with the exception of maybe Roman, but even Roman can like make it hard for you just to watch one whole show. He's what people came to see, but you have to have people to stay around for. And that's what to me Mercedes is. She's someone you can stay around for, but she ain't the top billing for me personally. And even if she would come back to WWE, I would not be glazing her like she's oh my god, she's back. No, it's just not that case.
Oh,
Mm. How
the
does he
way
always
his
get busted open in his matches? Does he just got very fragile skin?
yeah, he's a bit like Moxley.
Nah, Moxley got leather skin. He just cuts it open.
He's got that paper skin.
If he didn't pose it, he just dropped it, he would have won.
Oh,
Oh, commercial break.
you know, Dragonov's font on his on his tight and his gear makes me think of a Milky Bar, a Milky
It,
Way.
dude, I hate to say it's kind of like a stripper font too. Like it does give me candy. Three
It's the font of the
Musketeer.
Butterfinger, right?
Yeah. Or a beer, like a Japanese beer.
Yeah, Asahi.
Yeah. Oh, actually, it looks like the font for this Korean beer I've seen.
I don't know any Korean beers. Well, so I haven't had a drink for like 7 months, by the way.
Congratulations! I remember when you fell off the wagon. I'm glad you hopped back on.
Thing is,
I drank wine on New Year's. Never
yeah, I
again.
think is I'm not one to be like I'm not gonna have a drink. It's just like I don't really feel the need to a lot of the time.
Yeah. Like the wine I had on New Year's, I was like, oh, okay, this is it.
I'm not a big. What did you have, red or white?
Red. It was a bottle that Shantae had for like 3 years. That was one of her favorite wines. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's just drink it tonight.
Do you not even do it with meals?
We ate a little
Yeah,
bit of food. We had like not, but it was not with a proper meal. It was just wine.
there's only one sponsor on the man. Normally have loads.
No, when there last week it was only one sponsor in the ring. It was the General.
Oh,
Oh, he's kicking out, right?
oh wow! There's still like
Oh,
8 minutes of the show. What's going on
what's
here?
going on? What's about to happen? I guess all the qualifiers are gonna come out and look at each other. Or maybe somebody did some bad booking, like because it's 8 minutes short.
Yeah, they are 8 minutes short.
I stand by this. Wrestling is so much better when you watch it with somebody.
Oh, this trick! I just looked at like him. Come on now, brother. Why?
Brother, you just got here 2 days ago. You know what? The thing about this, Trick knew he was coming out to beat somebody's ass the whole time. He didn't put his clothes on.
I guess probably that they're gonna extend this with commercial breaks and stuff.
Yeah, I think in America where they're gonna make it to the full time, but well, Manny, you got out 7 minutes early.
I mean, this show was fun. I
It was
mean,
fun.
I don't know how it translates elsewhere. But it'll be
Well,
interesting to
I
see
enjoyed it.
Marcus's take on it because Marcus
Yeah,
didn't watch it with us, so like he may be like, yeah, this show was it.
Manny, you gotta understand something. He's gonna be negative just to be negative because he's upset. You know how he is. Marcus, if he's in the chat, he's Mr. FOMO.
This is gonna be the whole F1 movie again.
But we talked about that at Christmas and why that movie is so great because we know nothing about F1 and we have no type of basis.
I'm glad
and
he finally watched it.
Yeah. But as a person who has the status of F1, you'd be like, damn, that's a mistake. Damn, your camera's better than my camera too. I got the worst camera. This is always bad.
I'm not even in 4K today.
Yeah, but my 1080 looks pretty crappy.
Yeah, but your room is not. Your room is also like badly lit.
Oh, I could turn the lights on. Yeah, it is probably doing a lot of overcompensating. Well, anyway, Manny, I guess this is you close out your watch along at this point.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. I mean, lurkers lurk. If you haven't liked the video already, what have you been doing for the last 3 hours? Yeah, so we'll see you tomorrow for more hijinks. I don't have to do anything tomorrow. It will be on this guy, not me.
No, it'll be on Marcus because he's gonna do the notes, and I'll just show up and talk from his points. But he might not even do it because he's gonna be salty because we did this behind his back.
No, he knew about it. He knew about it.
Yeah, but you know, he knew about you doing it by yourself, and it's okay for you to do it by yourself. But when I showed up, it became a problem. Maybe ET's gonna come back.
Yeah, he ain't coming back. That will require him to do work. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace.
Later.